One ship that went from ordinary to the superordinary to the out of ordinary, and she would survive the war. This is the story of Kitakami, the torpedo platform. Kitakami was a member of Kuma-class light cruiser, weighing around 5,182 tons, armed with 7 single 140mm guns, 2 single 80mm AA guns, 4 twin torpedo launchers, and a top speed of 36 knots. Laid down in Sasebo on 1 September 1919, launched on 3 July 1920, and commissioned on 15 April 1921. At the start of her career, she got hit by 6-inch shells from Yamashiro on 3 November 1922. Not long after, she got assigned as a Test Run 2 flagship on 1 December 1942, until 1 December 1924, which it is transferred to Isuzu. Nothing apparent happened until 20 October 1930, where a Bukuma rammed Kitakami, with the former loses her bow whilst the latter suffer minor damage, so she is sent to a port for immediate repairs on the next day. Her ramming habit showing again on 19 January 1941, which she collided with Yugiri. Fortunately, both only suffer minor damage. At this time, Japan decided to put as much torpedo launchers on the ship, so Kitakami and Oi were chosen. Kitakami on 25 August 1941 go to the port for refit until 30 September 1941, with 10 quad torpedo launchers giving her 20 torpedoes per broadside. Afterwards, she spent the rest of 1941 on training. At the time of Pearl Harbor, Kitakami escorting the main battleship fleet. With the half 1942, she, alongside Oi, spent on training and refit. On 29 May, she with Oi was part of Aleutian Screening Force, thus she didn't participate in the Battle of Midway. At the aftermath of the Midway, it was decided Japan needed more troops to strengthen the island, so Kitakami and Oi were refitted into fast transport that would last from August to September, removing 4 quad launcher for landing barges, and also more 25mm AA. 10 days later, she carried Special Naval Landing Force to Shortlands, Manila, and Rabaul. Thus, she misses the Battle of Eastern Solomons, Santa Cruz, and Naval Battle of Guadalcanal. 1943 was a busy year for Kitakami, with troop transport and escort mission, until she was attacked on 23 June by P-24 Liberators, which inflicts slight to no damage. Afterwards, the rest of 1943, she was spent on transport mission. At the start of 1944, she was hit by HMS Templar, but Kitakami was towed by Kinu to Malaya for emergency repair and extensive one on Singapore. Despite the repairs, she's still taking on water. Fortunately, she made it to Japan on 14 August. Back in Japan, she would be converted again into suicide torpedo carrier with all of her main guns, swapped with AA guns, more 25mm, and new radar. Depth charge launcher also as an extra. Her conversion would last to 20 January 1945, which means she missed the Battle of Philippine Sea and Leyte Gulf. Alas, her conversion and crew training mean little as she was confined in home waters and subject to air raid on 19 March with no damage, second one in 24 July with only minor damage. At the end of the war, Kitakami was assigned as a repatriation ship on 2 September and repair ship on 10 February 1946 for other repatriation ships. She was scrapped on October the same year. An unlikely cruiser with an unlikely career meets her unlikely end. Had she been any normal Japanese light cruiser, she will not leave an unlikely legacy of the torpedo platform.